Oh, YouTube. I just got out of the shower, fixing to go to bed. Yes, I still need to shave, and yes, I need a haircut. Believe it or not, the more hair I have on me, the larger I look. But nonetheless, I don't really have a head cold. I know it kind of sounds like it right now. I just got out of the shower, so my nose is kind of runny, and it seems like every time I get on video, my nose starts to stop up, my nose starts to run. It doesn't happen any other time other than when I'm planning to do a video, so I guess it's kind of a body characteristic or something. Maybe if I'm not really nervous, but I don't get nervous talking on camera anymore. Don't get nervous talking in front of people. I've never really been nervous talking in front of people. But a little rant, really want to talk about some things kind of that I'm guilty of, but at the same time kind of not. You know, there's really just been even more of a decline in the fragrance community recently. It just gotten to the point where it's so out of hand, and it's not out of hand to the point to where I can't keep up with what's going on in the community, or I can't keep up financially, or with my own personal life, I can't devote enough time to fragrances. But it's really just gone off the deep end, honestly, with as much crap that is coming out, with as much, man, and I hate to be, such a snob, really. I don't mean to come across as rude or mean or angry in any type of way. I really don't. But, it seems like every time I go to the mall, there's someone blabbing about fragrances at the fragrance counter, and the sales associate, or as Rudy says, the essay, like the essays up in Martha's Vineyard. I'll probably get canceled for that, I don't care. But the sales associates, they're always talking about all this crap. Like, oh yeah, this is so good. This is comparable to a $500 Creed fragrance and all this bull crap. And I'm like, first of all, you can find a Ventus for like low 200s, high 100s. So, real Aventus too. Sorry, I'm playing with the cap. I love playing with caps. No cap. And just going on and on and on about some bull crap. And I can't help but overhear. I'm sure they probably noticed me just kind of, in the little, where the clothes, the hangers, little clothing racks around the perfume department in the department stores, in Dillard's and Belk and things like that. Just kind of overhearing, trying to listen, even in Neiman Marcus, Bloomingdale's, different places like that. Just trying to listen in to see what people are saying, to see what people are talking about. And it's really crazy to see what all's been going on. And how really, and I've talked about this so many times, and I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. I know, and I'm going to go back to it because I really regret it. I know on my old channel I really talked about a lot. But man, I'm not even talking about designer houses. I'm not talking about low-level designers like Versace or Carolina Herrera or any other, along the lines of low-quality perfume houses. I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about a lot of this niche and indie stuff, which I hate using the word niche. I hate using that term. I really don't even like using indie because a lot of it's not in its own little vein anymore. It's really just, more recycled crap that they're trying to push out as all natural, but it doesn't really smell natural. A lot of the stuff doesn't actually smell natural, and I think that's a pet peeve I have of mine is when people want to talk about naturals and synthetics. You can have as many naturals in a fragrance as you want, but put one note of ISO-E Super in there, and you're not, a good perfumer, to say that, to say it blunt, you can be a crappy perfumer, and you have this natural castoreum, this natural oud, this natural jasmine, so on and so forth. But then you say, oh, I want it to last longer, or I want it to be more mass appealing, and you add an isoe super note in there, and that's all I will be able to smell. Even though right now I can't smell anything worth crap, but that's all I'll be able to smell. And then just like if we go to, let's be 100% honest, the Chanel's exclusives, I'd say the majority of the composition of those fragrances are synthetics, but they're such high quality that it smells natural to your nose. Whereas if you smell something such as Versace, not even Versace Dylan Blue, but you smell something along the lines of crap, you name of Slumber House. You try something of Slumber House, and you'll have a really natural smelling fragrance, and then you'll get hit with a synthetic, and you're like, wait, what just happened? It'll almost be like you get whiplash. You just kind of had to take a double take at it, because you're like, what is this? It doesn't smell like it belongs in the fragrance. And that leads to my scent of the day, which is honestly one of the greatest perfumes released of all time, one of the most classic masculine fragrances released of all time. I don't know why more people don't talk about it. I don't know why everyone isn't posting this. Raja could put this in one of his fragrances and sell it for $500, and there would be people in the frag-com coming out of their ears, literally sperm ejaculating out of their ears, and they'd be on their knees begging please to Daddy Raja, like, Raja bird, give me that bird, and they would pay $500 for this. He could put it in his special editions, the one that has Chypre Extraordinaire in Great Britain, and charged $1,400, and people would probably fork over the cash, and they would know no difference. And there's a story in that altogether too. I'll tell someday. I think I'm gonna go back and retell a lot of the old things, even though it might just be recycled things. I'm still gonna go back and tell it. And Lucky Scent, I still have a bone to pick with you. I'm still waiting on my bottle of Thomas Delmonico. Ordered it 2 weeks ago. Still hasn't came yet. Absolutely horrible. It hasn't even been processed yet. It hasn't even been taken to USPS or UPS or FedEx. Absolutely horrendous. I swear, I think the Lucky Scent just does it to me. Or maybe because I don't, put them in my affiliate. I may have an affiliate link with them. But without further ado, and I got a video on that saying, without further ado, thanks a lot, Steven from Red Essence, to bringing that in the fragrance community. That's all people say anymore. But my scent of the night / scent of the day is going to be Aramis. Aramis for Men, the original version. I bought this for 20 bucks. 20 bucks right here. And I kid you not, I sprayed this on here. It has a good sprayer. It does. They have an aftershave version of this, the Eau de Toilette. Heard a lot of these are going to be being discontinued. I'm going to be stocking up accordingly. Beautiful scent, beautiful. Absolutely in love. Probably going to be getting Tobacco Reserve, Devon, the 900, Aramis 900 or whatever. Already have Tuscany. My grandfather has had an original formulation of Tuscany, and he kindly gifted it to me, and I kindly took it. So this will put hair on your balls. Like honestly, it will. I spray it on, and really, the more and more I smell it, the more and more it doesn't smell dated. Honestly, it really does not smell that dated at all. There's going to be some people out here that, pinpoint it out and say, oh, well, this is synthetic, this is It's a cheap fragrance, but it really doesn't smell that cheap. I mean, you're talking $20, honestly. What can you know? Even if this is a bad fragrance, at least you can see you have a bottle of Aramis. You know, most people spend $20 on crappy Chick-fil-A every day, so. And honestly, I get a lot of iris in here. I get a lot of orris in here. Not just iris, the lipsticky, but the balmy, buttery iris in here. I do. I really do. And, castoreum, civet, musk, patchouli, some spices, incense. And even though this is, I bought this, it says A90. I'm not really sure. This is a Aramis distillation, New York, NY 122, New York, London, Paris, Milano, made in Switzerland. I don't know if this, I bought it from FragranceNet last year, so if that tells you anything. So, absolutely beautiful scent, gorgeous. I love it. I really do. The more and more I smell it right now, I'm probably going to be turning this more into a signature scent. I hate that term, but it's kind of the terms in the fragrance community that you use, and it's really the only ones we know. But absolutely love this stuff. Absolutely love it. Hope everyone has a great day. Let me know your scent of the day. And what do you think about Aramis? What do you think about Aramis as a house and as this, particular perfume? So hope everyone has a great one.